In 1965, one of AI's own founders predicted a machine would match human intelligence within 20 years. Here's the real story of how computers actually got there, and why it took so much longer. Long before electricity, humans were already building machines to think for them. Every one of these devices solved the same problem in a different way: how to make calculation reliable. Then, war forced that idea into motion, and machines began to calculate for the first time. Each breakthrough here answered the same question: how fast could a machine be made to think? A tiny piece of silicon was about to make every one of those room-sized machines obsolete. Within a decade, entire buildings of vacuum tubes would be replaced by something you could hold in one hand. But what actually made it possible for one machine to run any program at all? The next few years would answer that question: one language, one interface, one link at a time. Inside a lab in California, computing was about to leave the mainframe behind for good. What came out of that decade would end up on desks in ordinary homes within just a few years. The answer, it turned out, was the microprocessor, one chip doing the work of 1,000 cabinets. Once that chip existed, the computer stopped being something you visited and became something you owned. Once computers could talk to each other, distance stopped being a barrier to any of it. A research network built for a handful of universities was about to connect nearly everyone on the planet. And now, machines were starting to learn on their own, not just follow instructions. The systems built in this decade would go on to write, reason, and decide things no one had explicitly programmed. But what comes next won't be something we program at all. It will be something we grow. From here, every leap forward gets stranger, and the gaps between them grow wider. Centuries out, the line between machine and mind was expected to disappear completely. By this point, the very idea of a computer would barely resemble anything from where this story began. That old prediction wasn't wrong about the destination, just the timeline. So subscribe and see how much further this road still goes.